everyone. So today is another BMS friendship series video. Now with me today is the first male of the series and his name is Kwabena.
That was a nice introduction.
Anyway, it's very simple. I ask you questions and you answer it. It's as simple as that. First question is, when did we meet? Do you remember?
That's a good question. We met in 2002. We were both undergrads, both doing English at the University of Ghana. So we were in the same class. But we actually sort of met personally, I would say 2003-ish. Thereabouts, yeah. But yeah. So it's been a decade and almost a half. Yes. Yeah.
You were very playful, yet very studious in school, and being in the same class, like you were one of those people that would crack a joke, but yet you would get A's, while you're cracking the joke. So I wanted to know, how did you do it?
I'm not really ever thought about this question, so I'm not sure if I'll give you a good answer. But yeah, I think it's just my personality. I like to have fun. I like to be playful. So sometimes when class wasn't going to, you just ask a funny question and then people laugh, and then sometimes like the lecturer is even happy to hear some nonsense from me, and then we just move on from there.
Okay, on the back of that question, now we attended the same church as well. And also in church, another thing that I admired about you was how you didn't take yourself too serious. Why some of us were caught in between being ourselves and letting our genuine personality come out and being the person that the church wanted us to be, you kind of like stayed your path. Like you were the same. Like you're the kind of person that, look, this is how I am. You like it or you don't like it. How did you manage to stay that way? Because I think a lot of us, I'm going to speak for myself personally, I wish I was like that.
That's another good question. Well, I think it comes back to personality issues, right? For me, I don't see why I should be fake with someone or I should pretend. And yes, sometimes churches lend to that environment where you have to act spiritual rather than be yourself. For me, I just felt it was overdone to an extent, and this is not necessarily a criticism on anyone or any church or anything. I think it's just a human thing where certain practices for me were overdone, but of course there are also the positives to anything. So I was interested in looking at the at the nice side of all these things. I mean, I enjoyed church and everything, but I always felt that you had to be yourself either way, because God loves you as you are, and there's nothing we can do or say or even think that will make us sort of so excellent in His eyes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
We score points with God.
Exactly. Yeah. Because the thing is, and I mean, when you look through the Bible, there have been cases where people who were the worst people were used for the right things, and sometimes people who were even like the best people were not used. And the mistake a lot of people made was they thought they had to do those things in order to get some validation from human beings. But ultimately, the human beings are as troubled as we all are. So I don't see the point of wasting my time pleasing people by not being myself. So that's how I sort of navigated those spaces.
Now, when you said that you wanted to become a teacher, like you wanted to be a lecturer, like it was, I don't know, we were probably like in second year or something. I'm like, how does this one know what he wants to do this early? And truth be told, now that's what you're doing. You're doing your PhD and everything, and that's what you're going to do. That's like very early you knew what you wanted to do with your life. How did you get to that place? How come it was so easy for you to just know this is what I want to do?
Well, I think I learned early in life that you do what you enjoy more than any other thing. So you get into something because you like it, not because of any other reason. And I have enjoyed teaching. I've enjoyed explaining things to people, and I enjoy having discussion with people over issues. And that's what I do in literature. Basically, we discuss books, we discuss text, we discuss creative pieces, and that was what I enjoyed. And if I could get paid for it, why not, right?
Okay, so this is an inside joke kind of question. only the people that know what I'm talking about. But tell us 3 things that you loved about F1.
F1.
Yes.
Okay, just full disclosure, I'm an F1 boy. Okay. There are 3 things I enjoyed about F1. First was the atmosphere. It was a very peaceful, relaxing, playful place where people could just let their hair down. So actually, the real inhabitants were not the only inhabitants. People came in and went out all the time. So it was a community, and it was a beautiful community. I love the atmosphere. I would go there and just spend the whole day just being an F1 boy, doing F1 things. The second thing for me was the music. I like the music there. Everybody there was musically inclined. Otiwo, Meme, Ifnaya, UD, Obehi. Yeah, and everybody liked music, and I like to go there, listen to music, watch the choreography, or see people doing the alabaster box and sinner's prayer and the other one, Nicole Nordeman's Holy, So I enjoyed that. But the most important thing was the people. The F1 ladies were just the best. They made my Legon experience worth it and beautiful. And Leonard and I would like just meet up and be like, the sweet corn that Ifnaya puts into that Indomie, how do we go and attack it? This time will you add some corned beef to the sweet corn, or what is on the menu today? Yeah, but it was the people.
Oh my
Yeah, we would go, and then that was like, it was a highlight of Legon actually. And the only regret was we didn't do that the first year, but at least from most of second year to the end, that was our base.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed everyone.
All right, Kwabena, thank you so much for featuring on this video. One last thing that you would say if you were to talk to anyone. I keep asking everyone these questions because these days when I talk to people and everyone is complaining about the same thing, about how it's hard to find friends. But what would you say to people who are looking for a friend? What advice would you give?
Well, and this is also full disclosure. Since I think when we were in our undergrad time, social media wasn't big. So we didn't, and I mean, of course, we are revealing our ages here, but we didn't have, Facebook and stuff. I think High Five came to a point, but that wasn't big.
Yeah.
And now social media is everywhere, from the high schools to the universities. So that has changed the dynamics of friendships. So I would say, I mean, it's just about taking that plunge and being a judge of someone's character. Try to get to know someone and just get in touch with the person and then just see where it goes from there. It doesn't hurt to reach out to someone and be friends with them. In any case, Meme is a nice person. If you watch her video, just holler at her and she will. I mean, she's a busy person, but she'll. And I'm advertising for her at this point. She probably will edit this out. If she doesn't, befriend her, subscribe to her videos, and just be nice to her. She'll be very, very nice with you. She'll like, she will probably cook Indomie with sweet corn, and that's like the best thing ever. After Ghanaian jollof, of course, but that was just by the way.
Oh, Kwabena, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. You will not understand how much I appreciate it, but I really, really appreciate it. All right, Kwabi, thank you. Signing out, people. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you. Until next time, don't forget to spread love.
What goes next?
What goes next?
You don't know how to sign out of my YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
See my friends.
Okay, so she gave me the video to watch.
Then what? My video.
Usually I watch up until the last 5 seconds because I have something to do. I've watched every single video of her, just the last 5 seconds each time. So when she says those things, I don't remember. I don't even,
Okay, I'll let him off with that. Spread love, spread positivity, and live.
I knew, but I was just making sure she knew what she was talking about. So spread love, spread positivity. I was going to say possibility.
Bye, people. Say bye to the peeps.
Bye, bye.